Yes, hello, good evening, and welcome to the stream. How are we all doing? Who's here? Daylight, and good day to you, sir. Very good, Sammy. Hey, hey. And madam, apparently Big Meanie with the emote. Did Kalos log out in that Inferno mission yesterday, or is this a new one? It's a new one. I think he fell asleep at the keyboard last night. No, that's perfectly fine. This is obviously a new one. There's mobs left in it. Yes, I've done my dailies. I've put the made and equipped the support thigh, and I was just checking out the tune, see how I was doing a solo Inferno hard. And we are doing rather well, yes. So more work to do on this tune, I think, but they're definitely up there. They definitely work. It's a 215 last night and got a box. Nice. Well, that's pretty nice. Getting one of them, yeah. You can't knock that. You can get the beast gear on with all that. Have to get the DB quest done. On the T live. Hello everyone, welcome to the... Oh well, you can upload all your big girl nanos now, can't you? And the alpha and beta boxes as well. Yes indeed. So yes, we're doing rather well. This is a functional, serviceable dock. Never thought I would actually... I wasn't sure at some points in the proceedings whether I'd actually get this far. Need the big, gigantic, glorious weapon from Temple of the Three Winds. Oh yes. Ends Lyric. Hello from that Fixo Queen. Yes indeed. Is this like 2 accounts you've got then, or...? I don't know. Anyway, yes, this is what I was doing, but then I realised the time. I thought, ooh, I need to do the do. So I logged off, made a cup of tea, and then when I logged back in, obviously still inside the mission. Yes, indeed. Not sure what Hodor was doing tonight. Anyway, I don't know. What we're doing. Let's get back to Rubicar. That's a lonely dock we got there, yes. I'll get rid of that. Yes, so I was looking and I was thinking, yes, Apotheosis. Not this one, but the next one you get yeah, healing efficiency 4%, etc. I thought that'd be nice. There's all these others. I've only got one finished line, I think, at the minute. I've done, yeah, Bedside Manor 10. I've finally finished that off. So now, with buffs, etc., 2,200 in pistol. It's not bad. I've done away with the perks in, what you call it, the XP. So it's not bad. Get your poke today. Pardon. Not Destructo is raiding with a party of... Can't read that. Why is it not scrolling? A party of 4. Thank you very much for the raid, Non-Destructo. And welcome to the stream. And welcome raiders to the stream. Yes, indeed. Hi all, and welcome. Yes. Have I done the thing? Have I done the thing? I don't think I've done the thing. Mainfold hard. We could, or there's other stuff we can do. There's Londis. There is the Londis. I think I still need to do... Yes, I need to do Bookface. I haven't done Bookface yet. Ooh, phone notification. It's all very good. Let's throw on one of those. Oh, another bling. What have we got there? Newtar is now following. Thank you for the follow. I vote for Temple of the Three Winds. Why? Because you need the thing. You want the weapon. We could do, maybe. I don't know. Sav, how are you fixed this evening? Will you have time to do something like that? Or how are you diddling? We probably could, I'm guessing. It's not that too difficult of a fight, really. So, yes. Right, okay, I've book-faced. Okay, well, in which case, what should I bring? Should I come on the finished-off keeper, or shall I come on the not quite so good, but not bad dock? Go and get daylight, a decent weapon. That sounds like a plan. Look, dead game. Yeah, it's dead game. No one plays. It's dead game. I sort of making that statement sound stupid. Londis, I just saw you. Yes, I did. I know exactly where I just saw you. You were at the hangout. I saw you there. Yes. Let's have a look. Ha! I have found you. Have that, I guess. Yes, so we're thinking Temple of Three Winds. We each have a keeper and a dock, so you can pick. I think your dock is quite a lot better than mine still, Savik. So I don't mind, but I'm just thinking... I don't mind. Mine's quite tanky as well, though, for, you know, when we finally get to Azzy, for off-tanking. I think might be a little stronger, maybe. I think I should. I think I should bring the keeper for that. Just because... yes. Plus, the keeper does a lot more damage, so it's going to speed the whole thing up, I think. So, for now, I'll bring my keeper, because they're more damage than the dock. Plus, when we eventually get there... yeah. Well, if you trust my healing, Sav, I'll stay on... I'll stay on it. Come on, then. I'll grab... Spirit Knight. There you go, that's daylight. I'll grab him. And I'll meet you outside there. Right, we want some, what, reflect? So we want a soldier, Engie. Crap would be nice, Londis, you know, just saying. Just saying. What are we doing? We're going to go and do Temple of the Three Winds. For now, yes. The big Hybe one. It's not that, it's easier than the subway. By a country mile. Okay, you're on LFT. Right, where are we? I'll grab Sav. Londis, come here. Yeah, gotcha. Invite to team. I'll park this here and go and bring my keeper just in case. We'll switch around, Sav. We'll have a yes and no all the way down or something like that, you know? Meanwhile... make Savik the boss, because Savik is the boss. Has the jab made you snotty? No, I got my dates wrong. It's tomorrow I have the jab. I started coming down with a cold on the weekend. I thought it was just her dusting, but it wasn't. Because we had a big clear out in the kitchen, moved everything around. So of course there's all that dust you never get to behind, like the washing machine and the dryer and, you know, yada yada. So yeah. Yes, apparently left them here. Okay. We'll just do this then. So yeah, I'm not... it's just a cold though, that's all. I mean, all I need to do is take like 2 ibuprofen and all symptoms vanish. It's only like since I quit smoking, colds are just like nothing anymore. It's not flu symptoms or anything, although you can get them, but that's true of every flu jab you ever get. That's the idea. Is it hay fever? Well, yeah, I was thinking maybe hay fever as well, because we got the all the council were out cutting the grass everywhere. Farmers are cutting back now, and then it snowed. So it sort of went. Yeah, it did what it does every bloody year. You get to Easter, everyone's going out in t-shirts and shorts and going, woo, let's get started on the tan. And then winter goes, lol, only kidding, and comes back with a vengeance, so yes. Right, so we could do with a bit more DD, I'm guessing. So someone with a bit of DD. Can be anything really for Temple, I think. Yeah. Who's got what? Who would like to come? Yeah, something with reflects is always handy. So if someone's got an Engi or a soldier, that's always very good. You'll get the cool music when you arrive here, have you noticed? Yes, who've we got on the chat? Who's got an Engi? Nope. I'm not talking in. There we go. Trader, advocate, yeah, anything will do. Just reflects are nice. Wait a minute, Ensleric, you've got... What else have you got? Yeah, bring a trader. Yeah, sure. Bring a trader, or you can bring your fixer if you want. It's a pew-pew fixer, so it's not like it doesn't... Fixer doesn't do damage, because it bloody does. Yeah, bring trader, that's all fine. Start calling these streams Let's Build a Team and Let's Build a Raid. Those Memory 66 NCU are freaking expensive now. They were expensive when I bought them about 5 years ago, but over the course of 5 years they've been more than worth their weight in gold. Once you get to this sort of level and you're swapping them out for, you know, abilities and stuff. 2.3, I didn't pay that for them, no. I think I paid less than half that, actually. Probably paid about 800 mil at the time, which at the time seemed like a lot. Yeah, you can come with trader, or, I mean, it's a raid, so there's no XP, but there is loot. So come with, you know, whatever. I mean, you can always run an alt inside, as long as it's 201 plus. I can bring an Engi, but I'm not free for another 20 minutes. Yeah, you. Rather a 220 fixer than a 215 trader, you think, Sav? Okay, we'll go with Sav. Sav of she knows everything. And she does. Got the epic start music here, haven't we? Well, provisionally, Noah Shan can come, but they need 20 minutes. Well, we could get the first boss done without reflex, I think. Newtar, Savick, what's the answer to the universe? 42. Everyone knows it's 42. Dear me. Fixer Queen looks like a laser beam, or whatever the lyric is, guaranteed to blow your mind anytime. I think I actually learned that from the band once. Yeah, I think I did. Right, okay. Enter and keep checking on Twitch. I think so. Convertez-vous to raid, boss. Now only low NCU buff without comp moochies. You need moochies for that, do you? I can go and get you comp moochies. Kind of alright on the keeper anyway. They've got 1200 plus NCU as it is. I'm having Yorkshire tea this morning, switching it up a bit. Oh yeah. Toshiro, ew, Temple of the Three Winds. Yes it is. I'm drinking PG Tips just because, I don't know, it was cheap in the supermarket. Temple did it, didn't get anything from it. Freaking ninja looters. What, from Temple of the Three Winds? It's a raid. This is High-B Temple. Which is kind of weird. Oh, we got a ding! You feel the core of your being shift as the source makes room for a divine presence. Zerthosaurus has reached enlightenment. Congrats on it. Very weird. You should have just left team when he started doing it and said, do it on your own then. Or don't team with them again. You want to team with people that do it the way I do, when it's non-guild and what have you, then we just use a bot and you roll and you know, same as me. Take your chances. Yes, if you don't know the tactics, we will explain them. Right. Don't think that helped really, did it? Global light. Turn global light off and video. We'll just nudge it up a little bit for you guys on the stream so you can see what you're doing. We can go nuts in here. Turn ray tracing on. As long as it doesn't go nuts. Right, all the way to the very end. Whoa! Trying to avoid the fireballs. Not succeeding. Yeah, the fireballs only ever move downhill, so... Let's get rid of them. And yeah, you see, this is where reflect comes in. work hard at the moment. Yeah, just make a note of the name and just never go raiding with them again. That'd be my sort of thing, I think. Yeah, maybe we need a bit of frame rate in here rather than pretty lighting. Problem with those fireballs when you're playing Engi is tends to eat the bloody things. God, I've got a lot of HP on this too. 36k, nearly 37k. Probably got other people's buffs running though, I don't think I've got a Behemoth though, no? I think that's just Savic's buff. Yeah, as soon as there's any 39k with BI, nice. Type 112 quality 300k hammer for my keeper, nice. Have a look, and not a lot of anything on there if anyone wants it. He can drop a keeper sword, but he hasn't today. So yeah. Yeah, free for all on that one. I don't think anybody really needs it, so I don't need anything on the keeper from here that I haven't already got, so stay in the main room, guys. Pull them in. Go steady. We're only 5. Got no reflex and yeah, the ones with the white robes, by the way, Londis, I don't think you've been in here yet, but yeah, the ones with the white robes are they're like pinks in Pan. You want to kill them as quick as you can. Because they will heal everything else, which is rather annoying. Left or right? Doesn't matter, does it? Alright, go straight for the one in the robe. They've all got different AoE debuffs and stuff. I think I'm not sure I had one. Are you doing melee energy keeper? That was something I was going to look at. I think if I IPR, I could get enough melee energy. I've got too much in some nano skills. I could get enough melee energy to switch when at will, basically. Right, get the Acolyte. That's kind of like a pink in Pan, to be honest. Yeah, we still have a spot. I think it was Noah Shan said they'd come. Probably about 5 minutes from now. It was about 15 minutes ago they said they can, but they need about 20 minutes at the time they said that, so yeah. But yeah, an Engi would be good. Or soldier. So yeah. why can't the ads be like this in the subway? That would be better, eh? If the ads could be like this in the subway, it would be so much more fun. Plus you get from one boss to the next so much quicker. I think this keeper of mine is a slightly better tank than my enforcer. You just can't taunt. Mertzerk, welcome to the stream. What we need is we need reflect, really. Today's Carl's tea will require honey and ginger. Honey wouldn't be a bad idea, but my throat's fine. It's not sore. You'd know if it was. With this one, he sprouts fire. So you need to jump out of the way of the fire. Don't try and stand in the fire. You get a couple of seconds in it maybe and then you're in trouble. See if Savik dies in this, I'm blaming Cal. Yes, I know how it works. It'll be alright, we've done this a few times. Did we do this one on test server, or was it was just the subway we did on test server, wasn't it? And yes, he can sprout fire directly underneath himself. So we do have to keep moving. The fire is bad, don't stand in the fire. Well, this guy opens up the portholes to the other areas. Of which there are 3. The fight in Azzy is a bit more complicated than this though. You have to split into 2 sort of sections really, one person tanking Azzy himself and the rest of the team taking out the 2 other guys that spawn with him, or that he spawns, and of course someone needs to keep an eye on Fanatics, otherwise kaboom, we all die. And Fanatics in here are way worse. Noshan is on LFT, he is on... can't see from here. Who are you on? Did you drop anything good? What's the name of you two? Oh, there you go. Atreus at the very top. Corrupted Bloodmark. Heal Delta, Addle Death. Purifying Flame I've got. That's for MAs and Twilight Armor Pants. Anyone need? I don't know. We'll give you a chance to get here anyway. I think that's a free-for-all on that one as well. Can be useful actually, that, yep. Yeah, I thought we had. This came before the subway though, didn't it? I think. Yeah, it was a few months before. Hey, here we go. Right then, Should we go and get Yoda in the middle? Or do we want to go straight down and try and take on Azzy? More NCU incoming. Very good. Thank you very much. I now have 1746 NCU. Which is why it ends up filled with all kinds of "what the hell is that doing in there?" type buffs. Toshiro, so my vape I had for 9 years finally died on me. I need to get a new one. Get the same one again if it lasts 9 years, mate. Just get the same again. Mine died after about a year, but then I opened up the battery compartment and repaired it. Because I can do electronics and soldering and everything else. It was perfectly fine after I did that. It was just a wire had disconnected. So yeah. Although 9 years, unless it's got batteries and stuff. Let's go left, centre, right. Okay. So once again, and always whites are the new pink. You dropped it. You've probably just broken the wire. Mine is the most basic thing you can get. But it doesn't matter because it works. It's a new version of IS. No, this is the 201 plus raid instance of Temple of the Three Winds, where a load of the new loot comes from. But I think other than these guys dropping cloaks and such, nothing much else drops in here from regular mobs. Right. Yeah, and when the mob's in here, Mongo, you do change target, so, yeah. Yeah, this was this last year? This one and the new high-level subway were last year. Both of which have got some of the best items in the game now. So it's really cool. This is a lot easier than the new subway, though. So you can see they're orange mobs, and we're all, well, most of the team is 220. My next ult should I do Soldier Engi. Have you done a pet class yet? I would do Engi. Engi's really good in teams, especially in a melange like this. She's got me. Alright, I'm on the summoner. Have some of that as well. There you go, dear. You've got a crat already? Well, go soldier if you feel like it. Engi's good in a team though. This one's also using mind control, it would seem, because it's making me attack Londis and I can't use Courage of the Just. That landed it, but I don't think it blocks that on this one. It's making me hit Spirit Knight. All I can do is take my weapon off until I get control again, and then put it back on. So you might get a bit of a tickle rather than, you know. I was thinking more, well, yeah, Engi, with an engineer you can heal the pet, so you can solo quite a bit higher with them. In theory. Excuse me. have a look. Excuse me. Bloody hell. It's annoying. And not a lot of anything on that. Free for all. Yeah, Engies has got a lot of utility, but so has Krat, really. Krat can debuff mobs, init, etc. faster than a doctor can. But the heal power, you can as an Engie, you can do the Night Heart solo, because you can out heal the damage of the Night Heart on your main chicken. Endgame, this is. Yeah, the inflation's gone a bit nuts, but if you buy a Grace and sell it on GMI, you'll get 20 billion for it these days, which will pretty much fund a you know, endgame tune. Yeah, I know. That's cheaper than the cred sellers. So you're getting like a couple of billion for $1. Right, it's the chunky Legos. Chunky boy Legos. They've been in lockdown too long. They've done too much Netflix. Yeah, chunky boy Legos. Except they skipped leg day, apparently. I got in shape during lockdown. Round is a shape. Yep. Loki on Disney. I don't know. Disney's missed the mark a few times. The Mandalorian was absolutely the best Star Wars thing they've done since the original movies, in my opinion. Just my opinion. But I really thought it was. Whereas I wasn't, I got fed up during the second film of the new batch and just went, nah, I don't like it. This is rubbish. I just literally walked out of the theatre, and I've not even seen the last one they did of the new 3. You know. And I thought some of the stuff in the prequels was pretty bad, but yeah. But yeah, The Mandalorian though was good. The first one, the one JJ did, was good, but then they went, we're subverting expectations. Yeah, we expected it to be good. We expected it to be Star Wars. You know. Yeah, I think JJ had a trilogy mapped out, and they threw it out the window, and it just, no. You know, whatever else, it just didn't work. Yeah, I thought some parts of the prequels, someone did an edit of the prequels and made them into one film, and it's much better. It's much darker. Okay, what's healing what here? I think Legos is alive and well. Yeah, the first film it's basically a western. It is like an old school western, the original Star Wars movie. But when Lucas made it, it was a bloated mess. That was what all the other people he invited to see it privately said. And then his missus, etc., re-edited the film and made it a great movie. Google how Star Wars was saved in the edit. And you can kind of tell, because he took a back seat then, from then on, when it came to directing and writing the next 2 movies, which were pretty good. Because he knew he made bloated stuff, but when he did the prequels, all the bloat came back, you know. Instead of action, adventure, a couple of laughs here and there, a bit of romance, it got all bloated with a bunch of crap nobody cared about, you know, Senate meetings and all this sort of stuff. You know, because that was him kind of unfettered sort of thing. I think JJ played it safe and basically went, okay, let's just remake the trilogy. And I think that's what he was planning on doing. But then that Ryan Reynolds guy, I don't know, he was great. He did Buffy. He was part of the Buffy thing and all that, and it was great. But what he did with the second film was just trash. Absolute trash. It's like you can't change one of the main characters of the film drastically and expect the audience to go, wait, what? Why is he doing that? Where's this bugger gone to? Yeah, he warps, by the way. Yeah, like The Empire Strikes Back was dark, but it was good. But yeah, The Mandalorian, however, getting back to what I was saying, that was absolutely excellent. They really did a brilliant job of that. I cared about every character in that show. And the ending was like, somebody behind. And I loved it. It was a brilliant, brilliant piece of, you know, and they need to sort of realise that this is what we should be doing. Nobody hated on it. Nobody. Everyone went, yeah, no, this is Star Wars. This feels like Star Wars. It's small. It's more like the old spaghetti westerns they used to call them. The ones they made in Italy. When westerns sort of fell out of favour with Hollywood, they made Fistful of Dollars, Few Dollars More, Good, the Bad and the Ugly. 3 of the best westerns ever made. And it really felt more like one of those. It was a simple, you know, close-up, limited number of characters story. Yeah, and it just worked really well. I have no idea where I am. There we go. Has he gone back to the middle? I think, yeah. He's a bit of a pain, this guy, for moving around. Yeah, and they just totally got it right with the Mandalorian. He was pitch perfect the whole way through that show. The callbacks were honest, they made sense. You know, they expanded on who Boba Fett was, the Mandalorians, etc. Why their armour is the way it is. And then they pulled Luke back in, and, you know, and all the rest of it, and it just absolutely was the dogs. And it followed on. The characters were true. Right, we've got a Stampede, we've got Mnemonic Shard, Notum Ring of the 3, and Corrupted Bloodmark again. So there you go, which is quite nice, but I'll be passing on all of that. You could maybe take the NCU, I guess, I don't know. If more than one person wants an item, we just roll it. Simple enough, really. Yeah, if you haven't seen The Mandalorian, that's well worth it. 2 seasons, beginning, middle and an end. Told in 3 acts, and it's really good. I keep hearing things die, and I'm checking my alts like, okay, who died? Yeah, watching the stream and playing as well, it's weird. Okay, Cabbage Net, Cabbage Net. Everybody loves Cabbage Net. We've still got aggro music. Something's aggroing us from afar. I don't know where. Doing Sector 13 right now. Oh, right, yeah, well, don't pay attention. Don't forget to hit the button thing before you go through the gate. And if you have pets, put them pets' weight, go through the gate, and then warp them to you. Otherwise, you'd be recasting your pets. Everyone loves evades. Yes, they do. Still got dramatic fight music for some reason. Right, there we go. Right, onwards! Oh, it was one of the Legos. Never mind. Ignore him! When you get here, if you've got ads, just up behind one of the posts, and they should leave you alone. You do get respawns in here, although the mobs are easier to deal with. You do get respawns in Temple of the Three Winds. You do not get respawns in the new other thing. I did. I'm through. I'm back. Yeah, the subway, sorry, yeah. Thinking I should go and get some toilet roll. Got a cold. Warped opinion, yes. Seems so. I thought maybe it was a bit of hay fever, or just because we redid the kitchen, and just, you know, disturbed all the dust that's built up all year behind all the appliances like the washing machine, the dryer, and, you know, all that kind of stuff. I thought, it'll just be the dust from that. No. It's a cold. It's not. It's only like a sniffle. It's nothing. It's not stopping me doing anything. I don't even actually feel that ill. If I take like one ibuprofen, that's it. I just don't feel ill at all. I think I took one this morning. I think it's starting to wear off though, so I'm starting to get sniffles. No, I thought I was getting it today and I got it wrong. It's actually tomorrow I'm getting it. I read the letter this morning thinking, yeah, I'll get a shower, put a clean t-shirt on, you know, all the, you know, like, because you're going to the, because you're going to go out in public. And I read the letter and went, oh no, it's Friday. Duh. I've had it in my head it was this Thursday for like a week now, and it's not, it's Friday. I don't know, maybe I looked at the date and thought that would be a different day. No. Do the Reverend first. From memory, that's the one you want to get rid of first. And the Faithful. Because they're the ones with debuffs and stuff. Shower, put on a t-shirt, mingle in public. Those things we used to take for granted. Yeah. Yeah, I was all there for getting ready, and then I was like, oh, no. Wrong day. I still had the shower and put on a clean t-shirt, but, you know, just like... At least you're on the list. Well, that's it, yeah. Sky Cannon 1972, formerly Sky Cannon UK. Welcome to the stream. white, the Acolyte first. It's like a pink. UK's done well with the rollout. Yeah, we're about more than 50% of the country's been done anyway. So yeah, I'm gonna have a few people that hold out and, you know, have been reading too much garbage on YouTube or Facebook or Twitter from scaremongers. But, you know, and 99% of the crap about that is just pseudo-science, you know. Fear-mongering. You read the side of a box of paracetamol or aspirin, it'll give you warnings of side effects, and they're 1 in millions, you know, etc. Carl, I need to ask a question. I've got VIP on another Twitch stream. I just wanted to know what it's all about. It depends on which VIP it is. If you are a founder, like you're one of the first 15, I think it is, people to ever subscribe that channel, then you get an automatic thing, but it can't be handed out later, as far as I know. I can make people VIPs generally, I think, but I think it's a different icon. I think. I have to faff around for ages to do it as well. Did you up the amount of bits you need to make the box, or no? Should be the same. Nobody's abusing it, so, you know, it's like, well, it's alright. Yeah, there is. Aspirin has them, certainly alcohol does. You know, yeah, you need to use bits to do it. I set the minimum bits to cheer at 1, so you should be fine. Gamble 1111. Okay, how did you? I haven't had it. I got it wrong. It's tomorrow. I'm a doofus. I was convinced it was today, but it's not. Move the camera around. Yeah, in this room, this guy spawns like instant death fire in the middle of the room. All over the room, in fact, so you want to be right inside the corner, or, you know, risk of death. Yeah, runic detonation. If you're in that, you're dead. It usually kills pets as well. Change the name of the stream to My Pokies Tomorrow. I'm fine. The only thing I'm worried about is a bloody phone.
And well, it seems I got more bits.
You got more bits. Thank you for the bits. Yeah, I'm right in the corner facing back out, but I've just flipped the camera manually. There we go. I don't know if he dropped anything good. He killed one of Londis's pets, I think. There's the gloves are quite nice, I think. You know, give you brawling, strength, etc. Add 15 to damage. If you've nothing, you know, better, they're quite a good one. I'll pass on those. Free for all on that, I would say. I mean, I've got they're better. Make sure you have hand sights. Yeah, the alcohol, it soothes the jab spot. I know. Don't worry, I'll be fine. I've had plenty of jabs in the past. I'm fine with jabs. Longest I bought an... Oh, hang on. X9. is following. Thank you for the follow. Londis, I bought a 4K monitor today. It's currently at 30 Hz for the refresh rate, which is choppy as hell at the moment. Have you not been in... Have you got the drivers and everything installed? That's usually a problem. $30 sounds low though. Alright, we're going to do middle. Just go into NVIDIA control panel and change it there. You've done something to it, you might have done. You might have put it in HDR mode or something like that. I've got mine set to 75 Hz at 4 milliseconds and it's awesome. It only shows 30. I don't know what's happened there then. Have you got it? Oh, what cable are you connected with? Is it HDMI 2 or DisplayPort? Because if it's a normal HDMI cable, it probably won't do 60. You need HDMI 2.0. You need the higher bit baud rate through it, data rate through the cable, or a DisplayPort cable. So yeah. Daylight, it's awesome. Yeah, I'd go DP cable. It's better than HDMI because you're not going to bother running audio through it. Yeah, I'll pull them. Go back in the main room. Bling. Oh god. Oh my.
What does the fox say? Ring ding 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 a rang ding. Jering ding 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 a rang ding. Jering ding 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 a rang ding. What the fox say? Whopper paper paper pow. Whopper paper paper pow. Whopper paper paper pow.
Amusionist has subscribed with Prime. Thank you very much for the sub. And the cheer with the... What the hell was that? Pull in some. All wait in the corridor. You don't want to go running in there. Ring a ding 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 ding. I remember the thing that existed before that, which was before Crazy Frog. That actually started off as a picture of a Formula 1 car and someone making the same sound. Going ring ding 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 ding, and then someone nicked it, put the frog on it, and suddenly it was Crazy Frog. And it wasn't Crazy Frog to begin with. I remember early days of the internet. What a wild, wild west it was. Yeah, it started off with the same guy doing the Formula 1 thing, and then Ruinous, they do an NDS. NDS means no heals for you. Now the wind callers. Yes, Crazy Frog. Apparently I'm in a basket next to Fatty with bunny ears. Well, thank you very much. Alright, pull a couple more. You don't want the whole thing, just grab them all. No, I just grabbed more than I meant to at that time. I think there's a couple here. My fave crap Londis says Fatty hasn't been out to play. Ah, well, there you go. Okay, I think that's all the trash in the room, which means I choose you. one with the 70s porn tash. Oh my god, the ears. Yeah, no, it's pretty good. It is pretty good, that, I gotta say. And his twin brother. You may have seen from I've come round to fix the fridge. This one's always a bit of a weird pull because he tries to run over the table. There you go, he's done it. Seems like easy content for endgame tunes. These are pretty nice tunes we're on, gotta be honest. Yeah, he's got a bit... It is if you know what you're doing and your tune is pretty well built, but yeah, these are... Like Savic's dock is tip-top. My keeper is almost as good as it gets. Needs a couple more things yet. Yeah, it's not that bad. Eumenides is a tough fight, and you better be on a endgame tune for it, otherwise you're just gonna die. Yeah, avoid the red ones, that's more important than the others. All in the room. He will do debuffs, but you just run through. But if you see a red porthole, do not go through it. Red's dead. Yeah, don't go through the red ones. That was alright. Alright, he'll pretty much stay on me, I think. Should do. With any luck. Depending how hard you hit him. Don't go in the red. He went in the red. Don't go in red. I saw someone going in red. Luckily, I do not require Nano to fight. Yeah, he can spawn it on top of you as well. As we just saw. I think it said keepers couldn't tank. Yes, they can. They've always been able to. They're better at it these days than they used to be. Now they can stack auras and stuff. Like before, you couldn't have everything running that you can now. And really, keepers always should have had that. There, you got yellow. Green. And white. I keep getting stunned or something. think the first time I came in, I just ignored all the portals. It's got some sort of stun on me at the moment. There we go. And we're back in the room. Yeah, the stuns are a pain in the backside for shades, because they break your perk lines. So you're like halfway through totemic rites and suddenly you're going to have to wait for it to rotate back. That's annoying. And a perk. Keeper should have pistol, like the guy in the character selection room. Yes, you're right. And the IPS. It's Noah Shan on his Engi. Or Atreus in game. Down he goes. What did he drop? Ooh, Strength of the Immortal. That's quite a nice shoulder item. As you can see there, 44 to damage. And Wit of the Immortal, which is a rather nice brain for quite a lot of people. With 25 to Psychic Stamina, Strength, Agility. But it gives 175 to Matter Creation. And then another book for the MA. But I'll pass on all that. All I can see is nanos. Yeah, Noah Shan. Yeah, nice for NT. Or MP makes casting the 225 Rowan a little easier. Need a few less big things. Yeah, most NTs, once they get just over 3k, and if they're PVM, this is, once they're over 3k, they don't really care, because Garrux is hitting at its max, and the only way to get more damage is plus nano damage items. Right, very quickly, I'm going to go blow my nose again. I'll be right back. Right, I'm back. Right then, shall we proceed? We go down to the big boss. We can blitz away from these guys. As long as you remember to go the right way. Like I just didn't. Yeah. Yeah, just run away. Run away from them. And get behind one of these. Yeah, just run behind the pillars like I've just done. That's it. Get behind here. Stop shooting. Get behind. Give it a few seconds. They'll all run in, try and figure it out, give up, run away. You can see one other person on screen running in. And the ad following in, looking, giving up, running back, maybe one more trying. Yeah, just stay behind the post till you see all the little dots go away. Oh, still trying. Let him go. He'll go now. And he's gone. There you go. Easy as. Now I'm in aggro in here. Sorry, folks. There was respawns. That's the only thing in here. Respawns. So Trey's doing the brain. Okay. Maybe the thing to do then is wait in the room in case he runs in with a train then. I didn't know he was doing that. I was looking at chat. An NT in here. Lots and lots and lots of damage. Yeah, I'm just thinking maybe... Yeah, go and get your ult, and then we'll all run in together with them. And then that way, if we pull a train, you've got a full team to support the ult looting. Do it that way, I think. Yeah, but if you run into that room to loot something, then you might pull stuff with you into that room. I'm not sure where you... I know you can jump right up on the top. We did that. And that probably resets them, if you can make the jump. Up to you, anyway. Any of my buffs need redoing. I'm not seeing that heal. Let's redo while we're waiting. Why not? NT in here, the brain. Trying to think now. I don't know. It's on the AOU site, all the items. But yeah, the brain definitely for the high-end matter creation. Be good before you get alphas in. Even after. Some NTs swear by staying with the Syndicate brain for the plus 10% nano damage or whatever it's got on it. $30, yeah, it should be. It should be enough time, I would say, yeah, pretty much. Debating chili burgers or chili sausages for dinner. Why not both? Not sure what we're having tonight. Bolognese or curry. Don't know. I'd like a curry, really. A really hot one, you know? Burgers. Yes. Yeah, some good spicy stuff. Clear the tubes. Get that cold out of you with the hot curry, yeah. That used to be my go-to. I'd just make some real spicy Thai food, and that'd be it. Cold, gone. It's like the germs that are, you know, at the back of your throat or whatever, cannot survive the curry. Can't survive the chili paste. It sweats it out of you as well, yeah. Curries are good for colds and hurrying along a birth, yeah. So I believe, yeah. Go to, here it is, po, hot bowl. Oh yeah, po, yeah. Or po, whichever. Broth and dump the chili in the chili oil, yeah. Or tom yum, just have extra chili oil with it. Oh God. Make your eyes water. No, I had a landlady who was Thai. She was a Thai chef. And my God, the food was epic. I used to get one evening meal a day there. It was like lodgings, really. But yeah, I mean, the people that just heave in tons and tons of chili powder, yeah, it has an effect. But proper, you know, what someone would eat from that part of the world is always way nicer. You know, just is. It's, you know. Just to go back to Engi. Yeah, we'll probably want the reflects and the blockers when we're doing the boss, because you end up fighting 3 bosses. It's the only way to beat him. It's three boss fight with Azzy. Cup of water, I think. Not half is Filipino, so we get. Oh yeah. Best of food by Collie Express is a hot dish that her family bring peppers in from homeland. Oh, that sounds a bit naughty. That. Yes, I'd be into that. With a nice glass of milk on standby, just in case. My chili tolerance has gone down a bit. Right, where are we going? I've lost my bearings. Back out. Isn't it? Or we're doing right now, aren't we? Yeah, we're doing lefty left. It does sound nice, that. Yeah, we get people coming over from Thailand as well. Going, I brought these with me. Plus, you can buy a lot of stuff in Chinatown, in Leicester Square in London. Buy everything you needed, really. Fragrant Thai rice. Oh God, that's nice stuff. Not the cheapest rice as a student, but my God, it was tasty. Yeah, we had one in town I am for a little while, but they weren't that busy. Too many old people live here, I think. Or something. They didn't take to it. You know, the younger crowd. I mean, this is how old the population is of this town. In the younger crowd includes me in my 50s. Yeah, we were all into it, but yeah, I think they needed a bit more support, but they were a little off the beaten track and yada yada. I think the most, you know, the OAPs in this area generally, a lot of people come here to retire, you see. So their idea of a daring, spicy meal is like, you know, oh, we'll have a chicken korma. If I'm feeling brave enough. You know, that's their kind of... There's nothing wrong with a chicken korma, but you know what I mean. We've got the TNT markets out there, massive Asian supermarkets, yeah. It's a great spot for everything from the east, enjoying it. That Asian's looking at me like, what's this white boy doing here? He lost. Yeah. If you eat that food often enough, you smell right, so they just kind of go, oh yeah. Indian, yeah. Our little corner shop's run by, well, he's not actually Indian, he's Sri Lankan. But yeah. Yeah, Guardian of Big Got is a pretty straightforward fight, but the he gets 100% reflect. Spawns like drones, which, yeah, like exactly as Savik says, gives him 100% reflect, so he's not taking damage till you get rid of them. Will you please not run in after me while I'm pulling sensitively, because that will bugger the aggro. Come on, you awkward sod. Wait, don't run behind me! First rule, don't go near the door when someone's pulling, because you will screw the aggro. Since 2001, damn it! Pull with precision, you can only be the only one there. Well, he's off. Yeah, it's alright. He's pulled Sav, so in we go. Doesn't matter who pulls, just let one person do it. As soon as you put two people in at the doorway, the way aggro works in the game, if you visualise like when you're planting a tower, and you've got that circle of it's slightly more forward than it is backward around the centre of the character. It's a little bit like that. You have to have a mental image of that, so... As soon as there's two people in the doorway, you've just made the potential aggro, like social aggro, pull. This is standing up got. Yeah, this got's way better. Look at him. He's awesome. Yeah, it's a new model for the dungeon, yeah. He's still the same old got in in the lobby dungeon. But in this dungeon, yeah, he's epic. He looks so much better as well. He is very cool, isn't he? He looks dangerous, he looks mechanical, etc., you know? Someone could get the probe. Thank you. Keep checking for those drones, they are a pain in the butt. Have some demotionational armour. Troxy123, think Funcom come up with something better than 2 old dungeons. Well, when you say Funcom, what you're talking about is one dev doing it in his spare time. And he added a bunch of new items, new models for this boss, so yeah, he's saved a lot of time and effort by reusing an existing model set, but that's about it. All the mobs behave differently. It's gated. It's quite fun to do. It's the same horrible pricing. You mean there's been no inflation since 2001? That's amazing. That's a saving. Right, when he dies, he's completely broken. Right, he's dropped the Aegis circuit board, which is not one I'd ever use. It's a good board. It's probably the best 5 slot in the game, but I can't imagine using it. It's a lot better than it used to be. Yeah, I mean, nothing is the same price now that it was 20 years ago. Nothing. About 30-40% more. About the only thing that's about the same price, TVs. Seem to have stayed at about the same price. For a, you know, generic sort of TV. I spent a small house on this game. I wish I could get the urge to get back, but I can't justify 7 accounts. You don't have to, do you? You can just play one. And we've all spent plenty of money in the game, but, you know, it's still cheaper than Netflix in the UK. So to my mind, it's fine. I get the entertainment out of it. Probably spend more time in AO than I do watching Netflix. So there you go. When they all grouped up together and came in. Yeah, a lot of people have downsized, they don't do that anymore. Yeah, if you don't value the entertainment you get from it, then it's not for you, is it? Simple as that. People go, oh my god, it's still the same price, like, that's a bad thing. And I'm like, yeah, think how much, it's like, they've never bumped the price up in all those years, that's amazing. Well, yeah, but the player base ain't... Oh, God, are you going to go dead game on us? Are you going there, are you? So it will be hard to get content done, sadly, at least within an org like before. Get bored of hearing that. Because it's not true. Alright, we need to go up the wings and get all these ads sorted out, because as he can, and a few of the other mobs can warp you there. Could be the same guy, yeah. I've come on this stream to poo-poo the game you're playing. Fine. Yeah, there's a ton of people playing the game still, given the age and all the rest of it. It's amazing how many people still play this game. Yeah, like Sector 42 happens like 3 or 4 times a week in raids. And old Asheron's Call, I've heard of it. I've never played it or looked at it really. Even EverQuest is still going, isn't it? I've played it for years. Yeah, I've definitely heard the name of it. But yeah, no, the game isn't dead. At all. I mean, quite often I start one of these and then... I don't mean to put a damper on the party. Yes, you do. It's exactly what you want to do. Yeah, well, what do you expect, dude? I mean, look, think about this logically. 20 years ago, how old were you? What responsibilities did you have? Because that's the thing, 20 years ago, you know, there's people now who were playing the game at the beginning, who were 20 years old, okay? They're in college or whatever, and very little they had to worry about, etc. They're now 20 years later, they've got kids, a mortgage, 2 jobs, bills to pay. So yeah, people drift off, that happens. That's life, that's normal. You know? I mean, I started playing later in life. And even I went away for a little while, with kids and bills and all the rest of it. You know, I still came back and I still have a lot of fun with it. We saw a massive resurgence of players coming back during the lockdown. That's it. You think when you were 16, did you have the same responsibilities you do now at 36? I don't think so. Don't know, depends on your org. Not every org survives. I mean, Storm is the first org that ever existed in the game, and it's still there. And we're a ghost town compared to the old days, but it's still plenty of us there to get stuff done. You know, not every org makes it. Sometimes it was dependent. Some orgs are built around a few good leaders and officers that keep everything moving, and the guild tends to get filled up with people that aren't really that motivated to start things and get things done, and when they go, then the org starts to crumble. I've seen it. Like I say, I've played a long time. I've seen it happen. There's nothing wrong in that, it's just, you know, that's just the mechanics at play. It's unfortunate, but that's what happens. Or you get in good with a streamer and tag along on his adventures and you get everything done because everyone wants to go, hey look, I'm on TV. Or something. Right, we all get behind this pillar. And I mean stay right behind it. Oh, let's get the hallowed guy first. Because he heals. Because there's one guy in the middle who warps and will not come off his spot. Yeah, well, I was Storm and we were like an entire faction of our own at one point. We turned up to a tower battle with 80 people from one guild. So, you know, it was like nuts. Yeah, but that's nostalgia for you. Yeah, but you can be realistic. You know, are you the same person you were 20 years ago? Well, you know, 99% of the time, no. Things change. The game costs the same money it did then, but your value for money has gone up quite massively. God, I wish I could buy fuel for the car at the same price I was getting it 20 years ago. It's gone up like 200% since then. At least. In the UK, anyway. I don't know about the US, but it's shocking here. And Daylights is saying he's saved money on lockdowns. Yeah, I remember when, you know, spending $200 on or £200 on a graphics card was buying the top of the line graphics card. And now, in today's market, it's like with the scalpers and everything else. Gas is £0.50 a litre here. Yeah, for us it's it's like, in dollars it's about $3 a litre. It's nuts. The equivalent of, because UK gallons are different from US gallons for God knows what reason, but litres are universal. So yeah, we're charged on litres now, but the amount of tax and duty on you know, diesel and gas here is ridiculous. Same with the electric coming through into your house, the same with everything. Cost for a pair of Levi's is like 8 times higher than it used to be, and you know, it's nuts. But ayo, same price. So effectively, it's cheaper. I mean, why would they reduce the price when they've never raised it? If you think about it that way. I mean, can you imagine buying a house for what you could get a house for 20 years ago before the housing boom? A 30 grand house in 2001 is roughly worth about $250,000 now. So that, and people go, inflation's not an argument. I think you'll find it is. In the real world, it is. In the world of the grown-ups with bills to pay and mortgages, oh hell yes it is. Hi all, I was going to lurk while eating, but I have to jump in. Hello, Volpu. You just dropped it, yeah. See, AO's always cost the same amount of money, but now it's like, if someone tips me $20, that's AO paid for a month, you know? The quality is lower. How is it lower than it was 20 years ago? We've had four expansions since then. And no new content like the content we're doing now. The price is higher. Which one are you talking about? The quality is lower. For a lot of things it is, yeah. Oh yeah, cars and everything else, yeah. I still see 20-year-old cars on the road. So you $50. There we go. Mind control, mind control. Everybody loves mind control. Which is why we cleared out the corridors, because he sends you into them. You did, Toshiro, and I much appreciate it. Well, there you go. I bought a house 35 years ago for 60 grand. Someone just sold it for 380. Yep, there you go. I like the toothpick you got, Kalos. Oh, yeah. Hey, and I'm warping. Where the hell has he put me? This is why we clear the outer chambers. This guy does it. None of the others, actually. once he's down, you don't have to worry about it so much, but yeah. The tip streamers actually enjoy, too many out there doing. Well, yeah, I think they're trying to do it like a business or something. It's like, I do it because I like it. I made the videos to help people out understanding the game, and then people said, no, we really like listening to you drone on about a load of rubbish. Please make more videos. So I started doing that, and then people said, no, you should be on Twitch so we can talk to you. My house sold in the suburbs of Los Angeles for $1.1 million and moved to rural Idaho. Paid only $300k for it 10 years ago. There you go. That's a pretty tidy sale there, sir, I would say. I'm retiring out to rural Idaho. I bet you got a hell of a lot more property for your money there. Definitely get yourself a small holding and all that if you wanted. Yeah, I would say that's a damn good sale. I don't remember this guy drops anything. Only he knows. Green ring, which gives you Biomet and Matamet. I don't actually need on any tunes anymore. Yeah, production is controlled to be never higher than the need, yeah. Florida's a retirement state. It seems to be, doesn't it? That's what I keep hearing. It's a bit like where I am is a bit like that now. They keep building all these, you know, granny flats, and every shop caters for those little carts they whiz around on. You know, and 99% of the jobs offered here are like to work in those places, you know. There or Texas. I want one of those carts. They're like little golf buggies, but you can, you know, you can go around the shops on it. And a stair lift, yeah. Florida has 2 hurricanes a year now. That's terrifying. Right, speaking of terrifying, hello, ugly. How are you? You're going to want to be down at the bottom of the stairs there, daylights. Fighting the other bosses, which will spawn any moment. I'll keep him here. There you go. See, this becomes a 3-way fight nearly. At least a 2-way. Fanatic, who will kill me if he blows. So yeah, try and keep an eye out for them. They're pretty nasty, I'm gonna say. I think all of them spawn fanatics, so just be mindful of them. I'm going to keep, you know, tabbing around. It's an instance, so you get it to yourself. No one can run in and ninja loot your gear. You come in as a team and that's it, it's yours. You know, like iPand, same thing. Same with the subway as well. Becomes your own little haven of loot. But going in with randoms can be interesting. In fact, you're more likely to see people that raid together more often, all turning up to go and do something like this. Like, as soon as Sav's in the team, I'm like, yay, Sav's in the team. I immediately feel better about the raid. Or Mihalik, you know, and so on and so forth. Same with, like, having guildies and stuff. Yeah, if you can melees on him, that'll be good, Londis. And you got more chance than Sav. Because melees is easier to land. Alright, I'll start popping my cooldowns. Once the other two are down, it's a bit easier because at the minute the dock is trying to keep everybody up. And it ain't easy, everyone. No, it isn't. Also, he seems to be eating my nano somehow. Not quite sure how, but he is. If you can't see, they're down there fighting the other two massive things. Okay, now he's got a 100 reflect. Great. And I'm doing no damage to him at all. So I'm going to stop specials and just regular hit on him. And back. His reflect is down. I've got lay on hands and bio and whatnot, so, you know, relatively doable. Kill Fnatic, or we all die. Yeah, he's got his reflect up again. So as soon as it's up, it's like you do like no damage to the guy at all. Oh, it's back up again. It's annoying because you're like, oh, I'm doing some good damage here, and then it's like, I'm doing none. You go from lots to none. Once those two are down, he's quite easy. Big thing I learned from watching your videos, don't be afraid to resize and move windows. Oh god, yeah. Go nuts. Alright, now it's fairly easy, much easier ride for the dock as only one mob on generally just one person. That's the hardest part of the fight done, basically. It's because you're split and your doctors, the healers, really got their work cut out for them. Once they can focus on just one, you know, the tank, i.e. me in this instance, then it gets a hell of a lot easier. But it's keeping them separated. Because you don't want this guy twitching and suddenly the person the doc just healed down there gets hit the second time by this guy, because this guy does hit pretty hard. I mean, he ain't hitting like the beast does, but he hits pretty hard, I've gotta say. Once you've been on him for a while, generally you'll hold aggro on a keeper. Especially if you're using this perk line, but then he goes off and does that. Nano hood and pump him full of melees. I say, Londis. It is hard to debuff him though. I think maybe an NT doing constant barrage on him might do it, or if you had a trader, that could work as well. think your full awaken made you a good tankier. I'm not wearing it. I'm wearing Merc armour. I'm not even wearing it. I can, but I haven't got the full set yet. I thought I had, but I haven't done the chest yet. I'll show you after this fight. Yeah, never be afraid to faff around with your windows or, you know, have a raid group like this. This is so much better for a doc, because you can actually see how much damage somebody's actually taken from something, you know, versus how much health they've got. Instead of just seeing a bar going down, you think, oh my god, but then you kind of go, oh yeah, but they've got like 40k HP, they're okay for a second. I'll heal this guy first or whatever, you know. I also noticed the roof in this temple looks like the sky. But nobody's looked up and noticed that yet. Yeah, and he still does the thing of these buggers spawning after he's dead. Let's have a look. And yes, he's dropped the Desolator. There's a book and some other bits. There we go. Well done, guys. Nice. Nicely done. There you go, Cabbage. Get it on, son. Is that weapon? Yeah, absolutely. The Obsidian. Oh, that's the one I'm fighting with now. So it's essentially the same mesh until you get close to it and then have a really good look at the detail on it. It's really nice. But damage, 425 to 575. Crit 666. So on a crit build, it's nuts. Yeah, there's no red on it at all. It's just grey. There you go. We've both got one on now. But yeah, in terms of it, and it also casts a pretty chunky dot on the mob as well. So on a crit build, it's really good. Like Savic's got a 60% crit keeper build. It's nuts. It's like 6k, 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 6k. And then the perks come in. Mobs are just fall down. But my build is kind of more tanky. So this is from the new Subway. So this is a Ancient Protective Drone. So max health 1000. Heal reactivity 10%. So every heal from Sav is 10% better when it lands on me. And that includes my own HOTS and heal perks. Critical decrease 10, heal delta for 10, then 600 AC. So it's actually effectively better. This is also from there, which will keep changing your damage type. So it just burns through layers. And the rest, I think, was current probably when you were playing. Depends how long ago you stopped. The other thing is the new Awakened gear, which comes from the Pyramid of Home, which opened up. So you can see there, 2k on ACs, 45 to base. But when you put this on, you get a CH. Where is it? There you go. It's this. Fountain of Life, which will heal you for 150%. Merkzerk, please can I buy that? We're not selling loot. If you want it, come and get it. So in PvP, virtually everyone wears Awakened Beast Armor, so they've got this 150% heal. It's nuts. A lot of people want it nerfed, but I just think it just makes it scissors, paper, stone again, you know? Yeah, the only piece I haven't got is that, the cuirass. I thought I'd upgraded it. I thought I'd done the cuirass. I've done the helmet, the burden, the gloves, the greaves, and the boots, and I'm already wearing one of the sleeves because it's slightly better stats than the Merc armor. Gives 45, etc. Max health, body dev, blah blah blah. Do you know the way down, Zerk? You got at least 30 minutes on this loot, so there's no real panic. Ukalish's Talon, piercing 2 and 5. Ooh, Yeah, it'd be nice on a shade, wouldn't it? Dimash, fast and sneak. Is that better than a Medi-Blade? That could be better than a Medi-Blade. 1600 thing, though. Multi. Mind you, that's not hard on a shade. I might want to get them for them. Fist of Heavens. Which is MA armor. But it's quite nice. Martial arts for 35. Add damage for 15. 219 on ACs mostly. It's alternate. Not all of it is absolute best in slot, but it's alternative in slot. You know, if you haven't got one thing, well, you could use this. Yeah, with the heal proc and everything, yeah. I do like Medi-Blades. When they said you could use two, like, God almighty, trying to get a prisoner daily done was hard. Constantly, like, waiting for it to spawn and 8 shades turn up, poking away at it. Excuse me. Yeah, it is a good looking weapon, yeah. You will notice a massive difference with this versus the other one you had. The blade of Keone's Will is good, but it's on this guy, Merc. Oh, was it not that one you wanted? It's on, yeah. Bock of blade in 2 days made my week. Yeah, well. He worked for it. Yeah, he's got full, or mostly full, on there. Where are we? Yeah, Awakened. Makes sense on a tank. Because you can complete two-hand edge tank. Yeah, you could definitely. I mean, I changed my Enforcer to... Let's all leave together. I changed my Enforcer to one-hand blunt because it felt more busy. So I felt like I was doing more, even though really I'm not. But the proc on the sub-weapon is too good not to go two-hand blunt. I know. He was two-hand edge, my Enforcer, and I swapped him to one-hand blunt. And it was just to make it feel different than playing my old keeper, who was also Atrox. So it just felt like I was doing the same thing over two characters with a pride. Just feels very sameish, even if they're not doing the same sort of thing, you know? Yeah, what is the proc on the two-hand blunt? I can't even remember it now. I know it's good. And everyone says, oh. It's like the proc on this. It's really, really nice. Bling! There we all are. Oh, jolly nice. There we go. That was a nice, fun little stream, wasn't it? Got everything done that we set out to do. Nobody died. Two-hand blunt, one-hand blunt. Yeah, I don't know, I just kind of liked it. I made a little twink for the temple with Tig Beaters, and I quite liked playing him at the time. I thought, I'm going to just make my 10k taunt on it. I can't go wrong with that, can you? Spare Mongo at him, you know. Remember running around... The aggro range is changed. You can only train mobs so far inside dungeons before they'll run to a certain point and then they'll give up and run back. It's the same in the temple. If you blitz down to Azzy in the Lobi temple, if you get up on the steps, as soon as you get to the end of the first step, so you're almost going up on the second step up, all the mobs that followed you in will just reset and run out. It's nuts. But it stopped people doing things like training Azzy and got down to the bloody entrance, you know. Do you have coffee where you live called Death Wish coffee? Possibly. I don't know. I don't drink coffee. I don't like it. I like tea. Never liked coffee. I remember trying it for the first time as a kid, and apparently my words were, "That's not funny," because I thought that mum and dad were playing a joke on me. And they were like, "No, it is." And I said, "Is it really supposed to taste like this?" And they said, "Yes." And I went, "Well, I don't like it." And I've tried it since, you know, like every 7 years ago or so, I have a try, like I have a mouthful, and every time I just go, "Oh God, it's like a mouthful of pepper. It's horrible. It's like chocolate with pepper in it." And I'm sure somebody likes that. Yeah, but I really like tea. Some people do. Some, you know, tomato. Some people like mint choc chip. Some people like chocolate. You know, you go with what you like, don't you? Let's get the colour back to more natural, shall we? There we go. Pepper and chocolate doesn't sound too that. You're a proper coffee head though, aren't you, Londis? See, my Mrs. Callos too loves coffee, and she likes really dark chocolate, like 97% cocoa chocolate. She only has like one or two like chunks off it at a time. You know, she never sits and eats the bar. Whereas I just like regular milk chocolate, if at all. It's just, you know, everyone's got their own whatever. It is what it is. After my dad gave me coffee, instant regret. His words as he had to pull you off the walls. Well, there's that side of it as well. Yeah, I've always just liked good old tea. And, you know. I mean, I say pepper in chocolate. I'm just trying to describe what a mouthful of it seems like to me. I mean, I get the caffeine thing. I've drank Red Bulls to stay awake and stuff on a long drive, or like when I was doing gigs a lot. You know, I'd be working 7 o'clock in the morning till 7 at night, then getting to like the gig for 8 o'clock, be on at 9 after loading in, setting up, do the gig, and then, you know, by midnight we're loading all, packing away, putting the stuff in the car and driving home. You know, so about 10 o'clock I'd have a Red Bull just to make sure I was just safe driving home. So I appreciate the coffee. Yes, coffee gets you going, apparently. Yeah. But I used to drink way too much of this Red Bull and drinks like it. And then, someone killed Nugget. Yeah, I haven't drank Red Bull for 10 years. And I probably will never ever drink it again. Unless, you know, I desperately need that. Or I might just buy coffee and drink that, even though I can't stand the taste of it. Poor Nugget. We knew him well. Oh, I just hit a hotkey. Because my hands aren't on the bit of keyboard they should be. Yeah, it's the taurine and caffeine and sugar and... Londis, behave yourself. No, I'm in trouble. Yeah, that monster, all that stuff. Yeah, not good for you, man. Really not good for you. Fish scales in it, and I mean, I know a lot of food's got a lot of weird crap in it, but yeah. Used to drink it, not anymore. Yeah, they do not provide you with any energy. They force you to. Yeah, if you want to lose weight, that's a good way to lose weight. Yeah, I don't know if it makes you burn fat or it just makes you burn off the muscle. Because your body will do both. That's why people that try and starve weight off are really putting themselves at risk. Lose weight, just cut off an arm or leg. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, best way is fasting and no carb sugar. Yeah, but you need to exercise. You need to keep your heart muscle and your primary muscle groups moving. Otherwise your body will go, well, they're not being used, and just start eating them, you know, burning away the muscle that's there for energy. Whereas if you're exercising and dieting correctly with a nutritionist, and you know, you will lose weight and get fit and strong. Old trades is you, is it, Toshiro? Well, there you go. You're on the stream now, and your little, well, not that little actually, trader. Oh, that's quite nice. Yeah, 300 thing, and you're getting up there on there. Get some more infusers. Are you twinking at the moment by any chance? Or about to? Yeah, you're getting it all together. Working on his armor items, yeah. Oh, so you're thinking like for the agility on there, is it on Trox? I'd have thought pistols would be easier. You get 30. Was it 30 or 20 cents and agility pistols? I think it's 20 agility on the pistols. But there, I've got loads of fun time stuff for twinking. Like all the NCUs, rings, and yeah, just loads of mad stuff over the years. I think I can get daily. I don't know. Where are you at? I would think betas, yeah. Let me have a look. You've got most of the right kind of gear. You've got the Bok, you've got both bracelets. Have you got the legs? It's base stats that are going to kill you. But on Keeper, can you cast Improved Guardian of Might? Because that just takes care of a lot of problems. Like Strength and Stam for 80, and Agility and Sense for 40. That's higher than an agent can buff you. But it doesn't stack. So as long as you're casting stuff like that, yeah, maybe. Yeah, you probably, yeah. What level are you now? I forget. 215. Yeah, I'm sure I did beaters around then. But then again, I've got lots and lots of toys. I also had this ring of Plausibility, which is from one of the quests. That makes a big difference, and that's from the pen quest. That helps a lot as well. Sense and stamina. Yeah, with 215 most people can. How many alien perks have you got? What's your AI level? Because that's very handy as well. You got you're a bit, yeah, that's going to be harder then. You'll probably you probably have to re-perk halfway through, because you've got the primary genome, but you'll want 20 really. You can put primary, secondary, then enhanced DNA, freak strength, genius, and that's usually your base stats plus a few items and buffs, and you're pretty much there, you know. But with 11, yeah, 18 is good, yeah. 18. If you've got 20, even better, you know. Yeah, I mean, the longer you leave it, the easier it gets. At 220, betas are a doddle. They really are. Alphas are more tricky. Yeah, this is the other sword. I'll put it, I think, yeah, Corrupted Edge. I'll just put it on now so you guys can see. That is the sword the guy holds at the character creation and in the... What's the other name? IPS of whatever is that. But when you use it, it goes zoom zoom. It's quite a good weapon in its own right as well. It's not as good as the other one, but it's still pretty good. It's a little slower, and not a lot of crit on it at all. But it's a solid weapon. But when you aggro something, it goes zoom. Hang on, let me find something to fight. Not you. Don't want to get flagged for no reason. Oh, here we go. Maybe something that lasts longer? Oh, did you hear it then, yeah? Jum. Still, Zinzig, welcome to the stream. I still feel we like circling back to those melee energy Dusk Dawn swords, hint hint. Which bag are they in? I mean these. Oh no, that's the other one from the subway. That's another two-hand edge weapon. Pretty nice crit on that though. They're not in here. They're in one of my bags. I've got a pair of them. I thought I had them with me. No. Nope. The lightsabers, yeah. I have got some. And I think if I do a complete perk reset and be a bit more cautious on nano skills, I could probably switch between them at will. Because you do, on perks, on Keeper at endgame, you've got Reaver for two-hand edge, but also you get Cybernetic Samurai as well with the melee energy you end up doing, so you got perk support for both, which is pretty nice. How is the dock? Yeah, 220 last night we did it. Yeah. I got the 220 then. God, what bag would they be in? God knows. I've got a pair somewhere though. Not sure what bag it's in. There's a Pride in there. See, Pride of the Zan. It's a nice weapon, but it's not as good as the other one. Oh, there you go. Dawn of the Zan. Thing of the Zan. So, you know, for now I can put them in there, but I've got no IP left to put in. There you go. Zoom, zoom. But I'm pretty sure with a little bit of work, let's have a look. Yeah, if I do an IPR, I think I've got too much in time space maybe, and then probably too much in fast attack. I could maybe have enough over to max out melee energy high enough that I could equip those weapons. Hybrids are meant to fail. We'll see. So yeah, it's doable. You can have a keeper that can do both, one or the other. Lower IP spending on there, maybe, but I mean, like, I think I instinctively maxed it on this, on treatment and on first aid. Someone's opened trade with me, accidentally maybe. I don't know. Just because I was thinking, yep, I want to get those in, and you know. Yeah, I probably don't need as much treatment as I've got, you know. That first aid, yeah, but that does mean I can use 220 first aids. Not that I ever really need mind you, a 220 first aid is quite a bit of healing with the healing items I've got. It's quite a bit more. So, you know. I think there is wasted IP on this toon though, yeah. I think I've probably got too much comp lit as well. So I could pull it back out of there. Like, I don't need that much. Except to, you know, you can twink into awakened armor if you want to and all that, you know. Yeah, I think so. I mean, like, with things like this, if I upgrade that, how much treatment does that give upgraded? You know, I'd probably get it back to get the alphas back in. So yeah, I think like electrical engineering, mechanical engineering back from God knows why I put that up. I think it was to build something. I could reset that. Tutoring I no longer need to be as high as it is. You know, so there's bits of IP here, there and everywhere. Like multi-ranged. Don't need that anymore, really. I probably, like you say, I don't need as much treatment and first aid as I've got. Or complet. So, you know, there's bits and bobs everywhere that I could actually make use of. I mean, I was really scrimping with nanopool, as you can see. A musionist. Off to practice, then teach. Thanks for the stream, Carl. You're very welcome, yes. Yeah, I find I use them on others to heal them. So yeah, there's definitely that. And I've got a complete IPR anyway. I was going to use it when I went from betas to alphas, but I just never got around to it. Get the not upgraded pair of lasers prior to the re-IP. I've already got the fully upgraded ones. Oh, because they... What do they give? Like a ton of intelligence or something? There's 32 intelligence on them pre-upgraded. And it's only melee energy 1800. With a wrangle, I could do it. I could put them on. I just have much lower AR. Because, you know, I haven't got the IP to max it out as much. I mean, what have I got now? It's 1800, right? And I've got 1329. Let's put that in, that tiny bit that's left over. Then, have I got a HUD in here? No. I've got one, so that's 75 more. So that's 1400 and... Yeah, you see, I need IP to do it. Need IP to do it. Yeah, they do give 32 each, which is pretty useful. Even with, what's the max umbral? 154. Even with that, it wouldn't... Nah, I appreciate it, Tiny, but no. It's not enough. Yeah, I'm like 200 off. And I could easily get to that 18, because it's such a lower number. I could easily get the 18 just by scraping some IP back from other places, you know? And there's other daft places I've spent IP, like here, look. Two-hand blunt. There's 390 in that for some reason. That I must have put in to equip probably an agility melee thing just to get an implant in a hurry. Stack wrangle, go, go, go. Yeah, well, you can't. And even if you did it, I wouldn't make use of it because you're not supposed to. You can if you are a trader, though. You can drain a wrangle. Or you can drain and have another trader wrangle you. Anyone on the stream with an MP for comp moochums? I have one. I'm going to log them now for you. To use an old style. This is Notum Dove Edge that I use. And there's a video for how to install it on my channel. Notum Dove GUI, I think is the name of the video. And it hasn't changed. It still goes in the same folder and everything else. The only difference is when you download the Edge component, you also decide whether or not it's for the new engine or the old engine. Carl has vid for everything. Well, over the years, yeah. Where is he? There he is. Still with his special edition hammer. He's such a gimp. Who wanted that? Who wanted it? Was it you? There you go. CM8 for everyone. Except the NT doesn't actually need it because they've got their own buff. Alright, okay, so we're going to go look. We're going to look. See, is anyone else doing Anarchy tonight? Let's have a look, see. There's me, there's Cohen. Cohen is doing. Go and raid. Cohen is here. Let's go and raid him. I can't see anyone else with Anarchy Online as the game title they're playing. So yes, we'll go raid them, hey? Right. There we go. He is playing Anarchy, by the way, so let's get everybody on the raid bus. All aboard the raid bus. Right, and if I don't see you tomorrow, I will see you Saturday. I may stream again tomorrow. Right, thank you all for coming. Thank you for the resub. Thank you for the bits. Thank you for Crazy Frog and the new follows and the raid. And I will see you in the next one. Okay, folks, bye for now.